It's another Monday back up after a dreadful weekend. You have to be at home with the family. Now you get to go back to work with your buds. That's a good thing.
Is that how you look at it? Well, that's nice. I appreciate you saying that. That's very kind of you.
That's not how I look at it, but
You'd
that's how
rather
most
be
look
with
at
me
it. Yeah.
during the week on a Monday than anyone else. That's really nice of you to say.
Yeah. What can I say? It's that's me. But I did enjoy some stuff over the weekend. I went and had breakfast with with a couple of members of my family on Saturday morning. Supposed to make a trip Saturday. They got canceled, so that wasn't much fun. But then I went and decided I was going to do some cooking. And I'm like, okay, I saw this really good thing on, I don't know, what do you call that? Some cooking channel or whatever on Facebook, all right? All right. So I decided I was going to make that, and I thought, well, this would be all right. So I went and bought little chunks of steak, like not really good steak, but like little soup chunks of steak, and I put it in the crock pot. And I thought that I was going to wind up with these little garlicky, tasty steak bites, right? That's what I thought. But I left it on there too long, and I wound up with roast. I turned a great steak into roast, which wasn't very good. But
what's the difference between steak and roast?
How long? The way you cook it mostly, and roast usually isn't as good a cut of meat, so you have to cook it a different way to make it tender and tasty, right?
Wow, you claim to not be a foodie?
I am. Well,
I'm such a foodie.
I've never claimed to not be a foodie. I would consider myself to be someone who enjoys food, but I'm not very good at food. I wish that I was good at food. I'm just not. So
I did some cooking.
You did? What'd you do?
Yeah. Pop-Tart.
Oh, good. That sounds great.
Mm-hmm. I didn't put butter on it, though, because I'm on a diet, you know.
Yeah.
Not enough of a diet to not eat a Pop-Tart, but I did go sans butter. That means without butter.
Oh, okay. I had no idea what that meant, so I'd never heard of that. So.
Yeah, sans means without.
Sans. Oh.
Sans.
All right.
S-A-N-S.
Well, I'm glad to know that. Oh, well. 270-415-9830. Anything you did over the weekend, we'd love to hear from you. You can tell us all about it. I'm Drone Rob, regular on the show. He's on the phone right now. Good morning.
Not too much. Hey, figured you might be interested in hearing an update.
An update? Of course, we'd like an update.
Yes. Hold on. Is this about Balls Out Bowling?
Well, as a matter of fact, it is.
All right. So last week we heard of Balls Out Bowling. This was naked bowling, and it was up near where Drone Rob lives in Pennsylvania. We asked Drone Rob to go. So how did it go? What's the update?
I didn't have the balls to do it, but I did buy a ticket, and I went into the parking lot just to see what might be happening there. Mm-hmm. And I saw 7 dudes and 0 women go in, and I knew that I would not be going in.
Oh,
so it was a sausage fest.
It was an absolute sausage fest.
Well, I'm sorry that didn't work out for you, man.
How much were the tickets?
$30.
$30. Well, and it was for charity, so that was nice.
It was for charity, sure, absolutely.
Well, that was very nice.
So I went down to the strip club down the road, and I got myself a lap dance instead.
Oh, good.
Oh, so you went to a place, instead of 7 dudes and 0 women, you had like 70 dudes and 3 women.
It was more like 7. I was the only one there. It
really?
Was 7 girls and 1 guy. It was pretty awesome.
At least at the strip club, there were no balls out.
No balls out.
No, good for you.
Okay,
good for you. Well, thank you for the update, Drone Rob. That's
You're
very
very
good.
welcome. All right, see you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that's something.
So, Balls Out Bowling, what a great name. It's a great name. No woman thought of that.
No, wait a second. I don't think that was the name of the event. I think we called it that.
No, that was the name of the event.
Oh, was it the name? Okay, I knew it was naked bowling, but I thought we came up with Balls Out Bowling.
No, that's what they called it. And you know it wasn't
No, that was
created by a woman.
It was not created by a woman, and it also doesn't sound like it was supposed to attract women, you know? Women don't have balls to be out with.
You know there's a bunch of guys bowling, right? They're like, you know what? It'll be fun is to bowl naked. Yeah, or, be called Balls Out Bowling. Oh, let's do it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it. It's just dudes that wanted to be naked with each other. You didn't have to involve the whole town. Just be naked with each other. If that's what you want, guys. You didn't have to go through all this.
If that's
I just did it because it was an event. If there were 7 guys in there and 0 women, would you even go in? Like Rob was like, nope.
No, I mean...
Yeah, that's how you have to chum the waters with at least one woman. Like, hire a hooker to come in and bowl, right? She'll do it.
Yeah,
What? I just have to bowl? I don't have to sleep with anyone? Okay. Right?
First off, I don't think that you should go hiring. And I don't think that they're. I don't advocate hookers because it's illegal and that's not good. Okay, but. To invite your niece or something to come just chum the
what niece? What are you talking about?
Oh well, wait, yeah, she's gonna be naked. Never mind. Yeah, I got to think this through a little bit. I got to think this through.
That's why you weren't on the planning committee, Jason.
Yeah, well, clearly. But you have to have somebody there. You have to have somebody.
Yeah, like say you're the bowling alley. It's a business, right? And you're trying to think of promotions. And well, we got disco bowling. That's fun. Yeah, okay. We got leagues. Yeah, that brings in money. But what about nudity? There we go. What do we call it? Balls out bowling. Now, bowlers are typically both sexes. Men and women love to
bowl. Of course, yeah.
But think of the last time we went bowling. Was there anyone there that you thought, I'd like to see that person naked?
I have been bowling before.
Yes.
And sadly enough, with friends.
Yes.
Of which I hope none are listening currently. Because there's none of them that I want to see naked. And I brought the people to the bowling alley. I brought them there. We all came together. I certainly don't think I've ever seen anybody there that I just would... Definitely not in a league. Anybody who owns their own bowling shirt, I've never met one of them that I want to see naked.
Yeah. So think about it. It's a bunch of dudes that bowl on a regular basis, right? They're in there drinking. They're like, hey, man, yeah, we should do something to get more people in here to enjoy this game we love. What if we were naked? What? No, we're not like that. Tom, what are you even saying? No. It's like for the public, for the bowling alley, like
doing
women
it for charity.
Too.
Yeah, this is for charity.
It'd be a charity event like women. It's not, I just want to see you guys naked or anything. It's not like that.
Of course not. Of course.
But, it'd be a kind of a bonus.
A bone?
What was that, Tom? Nothing, just talking out loud. Hey, probably not going to be any women showing up because it's kind of a scary prospect if you are a woman. That's okay. We'll still attend. And like 4 of them went there, right? And they're like, hey, any women show up? Nope. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Right? They didn't all show. All 7 dudes didn't show up at the same time. There was 3 there, and they're like calling each other. Any women yet? No. All right, I'll see you in a minute. So they're probably fishing right now, all those dudes together.
That's what they call it, yeah, fishing.
In one tent.
In one tent. If you're fishing in a tent, you've done it wrong. I don't know about fishing, but I don't think that's the way you do it. Somebody is on the phone here. Have you ever been bowling naked?
I have not, but what really concerns me is, have you ever heard of closed-circuit TV? Somewhere overseas, these guys are going to end up on a TikTok.
They're going to wind up on TikTok. Yeah, they're going
to. Because every bowling alley has cameras in it.
Yeah. It's going to end up on TikTok. For sure.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right though. That's probably right. They got cameras in there because you wouldn't want to get robbed at gunpoint or anything during naked bowling.
They can't turn those off.
They can't.
You're right.
They
Very
can't.
good point.
Yeah.
Right, or when somebody throws a bowling ball and hits one of the monitors on accident, we've seen videos like that. So they got cameras.
They got the cameras, yeah. And besides that, we all know that bowlers cheat, just like golfers do. So there's no way that they don't have cameras. So yeah.
What's your name, caller?
It's Shane.
All right, Shane.
Hey, Shane, what's the weirdest thing you've ever done naked?
Pardon?
What's the weirdest thing you've ever done naked?
Well, I won't go there.
We want you to, Shane.
We're on
We want to
the
hear
radio.
about it.
There might be kids listening.
There might be kids listening.
Oh.
Well, all right. Well, I understand,
See
but
you guys.
all right. Take care. What about you,
The
Ken?
weirdest thing I've ever done naked was ice skate.
That is
I
a weird
skated
thing to
naked.
do naked. Seems like you could get
Yeah.
frostbite if you fell or anything. Ouch.
Yeah, at the Philadelphia skating rink where I drove a Zamboni and I had the keys to the place. I brought my girlfriend in at 2 a.m. and we ice skated naked. And falling down was not fun.
I bet it wasn't.
No.
I'll
But they
bet
had
it
those,
wasn't.
you know, the figure skaters that they use, the rings that hang from the ceiling you hang on to so that you can practice your twirls and everything?
Uh-huh.
Those were nice. Anyway, 270-415-9830. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done naked?
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you if you've got anything on your mind.
Jason,
Oh, you're asking me what's the weirdest thing I've ever done naked?
your turn.
Oh, I once took a bubble bath.
In Home Depot? I mean, it's got to be like that, not like, oh, I took a bubble bath.
No, I mean that was
Nothing
it.
like that?
No, that was it. I took a bubble. I don't do weird things. I'm a pretty
You
everything.
never ran in the rain or anything?
I mean, I do.
Naked?
Well, okay. Here's one that I have done. I have done something naked that is ill advised, but I actually have done it recently. I've actually done it recently.
Oh, okay.
So the people I've talked about this before. Both of my lawnmowers are broken. I got one that my mom and dad gave me a nice lawnmower, and I can't even make that thing work. So I have two broken lawnmowers. I have this group of guys that come and mow the grass.
Okay, so far, this story about you being naked involves your parents and a group of guys. Go on.
Not really a group of guys necessarily, but there is grass. The grass was mowed, but they didn't mow inside the flower bed. I guess they have a rule that they don't trim inside the flower bed. They guess you're supposed to, in a perfect world, you're supposed to get a landscaper or something, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't have a landscaper, so I want them to trim inside the flower box. Well, I was naked one morning right after they'd mowed. I come outside there, and I'm like, well, that's not the way I want it. And I sit on my
Hold
back.
on, you walk.
I will sit
You
on my
walk outside naked.
yeah. I'll sit on my back porch naked sometimes with smoking a cigar in the mornings. This is like a weekend, you know. Have me a cigar and a cup of coffee in the morning. And and I noticed that the weeds were a little tall, were in the flower bed, so I went and fired up the old string trimmer there, and I trimmed them up a little bit.
Naked.
Yeah, and my wife came out and she goes, "What are you doing?" And you know what her suggestion was?
What?
She says I should put on a robe.
Well, yeah.
She didn't,
I mean,
she didn't-
that's a.
even she didn't think I needed to put
She
on
didn't
clothes.
want you to
but I
stop
needed-
trimming, but
Yeah, that did happen recently, but it's not. It wasn't a fun, sexy story. I just was out trimming the grass, you know,
I didn't say fun and sexy.
trimming
I
the
said,
hedges.
What's the
I
weirdest
was
thing
out-
you've ever
I was
done
out
naked?
trimming the hedges.
Trimming the hedges. No
Yeah.
euphemism intended.
No,
Okay.
no. So
All right, give us a call.
it's
Let
the
us
best
know.
I can do. 270-415-9830. Someone says they used to mow and weed eat the yard naked. See, I'm not the only one. 6987 does that. Yeah.
Why?
Why not? I mean,
But what? There's no reason to.
well, there was a reason for me because I was
Why?
already naked. I was gonna have to go back in the house, and plus, we had just done laundry. I didn't have any good any partially dirty clothes already, you know. So I didn't want to dirty up a brand new set of clean clothes to do a little trimming. So
Sweet baby
I was gonna
Jesus.
have to get in the shower after that anyway. So yeah, this was fine. Yeah. Someone says at least you put on safety glasses. Nah, I didn't do that either.
Wow.
Yeah, 270-415-9830. We'd love to hear from you. I'm just glad that I'm not the only one. There's actually someone else who has mowed and done the trimming naked. Good. I feel so good about that.
You feel vindicated. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
now I understand why guys, feel that's why all the dudes were in the bowling alley bowling together naked. That's why they were all doing it, because they felt
were all
better.
gardeners?
They felt better about themselves to know that there was somebody else crazy enough to do it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what it
Doesn't
was.
matter if there's no women here and we're
Yeah.
all pantsless,
Yeah, dude.
handling balls.
I don't know who
it's
you
all
are.
right.
I don't know who you are, 6987. I don't know who you are, but if you want to get together and do some mowing sometime, you just let me know.
Okay.
It's the JC and Ken Show.